Welcome to Negotiation Warriors. I am your host, Cliff Stein. I am a sports law attorney with over 30 years experience. Started the first 8 years of my career as a sports agent representing NFL players. After working as an agent, I began working for the Chicago Bears in the front office. For 22 years, I negotiated player contracts, negotiating over $3 billion in contracts, and also managed the salary cap. During this time, I had the opportunity to work with some of the greatest negotiators in professional sports, some of the most powerful agents and front office executives, and I learned what it truly means to be a master negotiator. For the past 2 years, I've been working with several college athletic programs, helping them navigate the new complex world of NIL and revenue share compensation for college student athletes. I'm also an adjunct professor at Northwestern University, Pritzker School of Law, as well as the University of Miami Law School, where I teach a course entitled The Art of the Player Contract Negotiation. So what is a negotiation warrior? Warrior is a powerful word. It signifies strength, bravery, overcoming adversity, and approaching life crisis with a positive mindset. It could be anyone who is dealing with a crisis situation and needs to channel that positive mindset to overcome adversity. So how do we take that warrior mindset and apply it to negotiations? Being a negotiation warrior starts with a very high level of emotional intelligence and situational awareness. When we study the greatest negotiators, we find that they are very prepared, patient, flexible. They remain calm, removing emotion from the situation, respectful. They listen, ask questions, focus on stakeholder satisfaction. They're willing to take risks, and they are willing to walk away. These are all the primary traits we find in the greatest negotiators. So why do we now have a podcast entitled Negotiation Warriors? Well, it all started with the course, The Art of the Player Contract Negotiation. The theme of this course initially was to study the player contract negotiation process from all sides, understanding the perspective of all parties. And we used the following model as the central focus of the course: parties, rules, preparation, planning, and then negotiation. This is known as the PRPP model of player contract negotiations. And in order to bring the course materials to life, every week we brought in industry experts to provide their perspective. The perspective of the players, the agents, the front office, and all the people that can influence the outcome of the negotiation. Owners, player families, the league, or players association. And we call all of these parties the player contract ecosystem. And we realized that these individuals had so much to offer in terms of teaching what it takes to be a great negotiator. For some time, there has been public fascination with the amount of money being paid to professional athletes. Now, it can be debated why people are so fascinated by how much money is being paid to professional athletes, but I would like to think that part of it is because by seeing their favorite team make an investment in certain players, it will hopefully correlate to the success of the team. The Negotiation Warrior podcast is designed to take us behind the scenes to find out how those contracts are created by talking to the people that we very rarely see or hear from, the people responsible for negotiating those contracts, the negotiators themselves, agents, front office executives, and all the individuals in that player contract ecosystem responsible for determining value and creating those contracts that we are all so fascinated by. On this podcast, you will get to hear from some of the greatest negotiators in professional sports. I never did anything like this, so I greatly appreciate you listening to this podcast, and I would value any feedback that you have. I hope you enjoy these conversations with Negotiation Warriors, and if you like what you hear, please subscribe to the Negotiation Warriors YouTube account and follow Front Office 360 on Instagram or X. The Negotiation Warriors podcast is sponsored by Front Office 360, the premium cap management software designed to assist college athletic programs with managing NIL and revenue share compensation paid to student athletes. To find out more information about Front Office 360, go to www.frontoffice360.com to schedule a demo.